Hello everyone, welcome back to J&B Bites, where we make allergy-friendly recipes that everyone can enjoy. I'm Michelle and today we're baking a family favourite, sugar cookies. Allergy-friendly. These cookies are not only delicious but also completely free from eggs, soy, nuts, gluten and dairy. Perfect for anyone with food sensitivities or allergies. This recipe is simple, safe and customizable for any occasion. So let's get started. I want to talk to you about the ingredients you'll need to make these safe and tasty cookies. Vanilla essence, cinnamon and nutmeg for flavour, rice milk or any other allergy-friendly substitute, Nutterlex, which is a dairy-free margarine substitute, icing sugar, rice or oat flour or a substitute like buckwheat or coconut flour, and also gluten-free flour. All these ingredients are free from eggs, soy, nuts, gluten and dairy, making this recipe perfect for a wide range of dietary needs. It's proof that safe doesn't mean boring, it means delicious. So step 1, let's combine the ingredients. We're going to start by combining the gluten-free and rice or oat flour in a large mixing bowl. If you're using a flour alternative, that works just as well. It's all about what suits your pantry and your preferences. Once your flours are mixed, add the Nutterlex. This is where the fun begins. Use your fingers to rub the margarine into the flour until the mixture looks like fine breadcrumbs. This process helps create that melt in your mouth texture we all love in sugar cookies. Next, mix in the icing sugar, cinnamon and nutmeg. These warm spices add a cozy flavour to the cookies, but feel free to experiment. You could add lemon zest or orange zest or any flavour that fits your mood or occasion. Step 2. Adding the rice milk to form a dough. It's time to start bringing the dough together. Slowly add the rice milk a little at a time to avoid making the mixture too wet. The dough should be soft and pliable but not sticky. Once the dough starts coming together, you need to knead it lightly. This can happen in the bowl or on a clean surface like your bench. Be gentle, you're just looking to create a smooth and cohesive texture. This step should only take a minute or two. Step 3. Preparing the dough for chilling. Now that your dough is ready, shape it into a log and wrap it tightly in cling wrap. Place it in the fridge to chill overnight. Chilling the dough is crucial for flavour development and it makes the dough easier to work with when it's time to cut out the cookies. If you're short on time, you can chill it for at least 2 hours, but overnight is ideal for best results. Step 4. It's the next day, your dough has been in the refrigerator chilling, it's firm and ready to roll. Before we roll, I always like to cut a 10 to 15 centimeter chunk of my dough off and then return the remainder of the dough back to the fridge. Nutterlex can become quite soft once left in room temperature, and you want your dough to remain firm for the cutting process. So place the dough between 2 sheets of baking paper to prevent the dough from sticking to your rolling pin. This means that you don't have to use any additional flour and it's not as messy. Once you've rolled out your dough, you want it to be approximately 2 to 5 millimeters in thickness. Now, this is a personal preference and also a textural preference as to whether you like a thin or a thick cookie. What you're after is a balance between crisp edges and a soft, buttery center. Now it's time to grab your favorite cookie cutters and start creating your shapes. This step is perfect for kids to help with. They'll have so much fun choosing and cutting their designs. I've chosen a reindeer, a star, a snowman, and an angel for some of the shapes that we're using today. Once you've cut out all of the shapes, simply peel away the excess dough, create a new ball ready for it to be rolled out and cut further. Step 5. This is the baking process. You want to preheat your oven to 160 degrees fan forced or 180 for a standard oven. You want to place your cookies on a lined baking tray, leaving a little space between each of the cookies to allow for an even baking process. You need to bake the cookies for about 10 to 12 minutes depending on their thickness. You really need to keep an eye on them. You're looking for a golden brown colour on the base of the cookie. Once they're done, let them cool on a tray for a few minutes before transferring them to a wire rack to cool completely. Step 6. Making allergy-friendly royal icing. While the cookies are cooling, let's whip up some allergy-friendly royal icing. You'll need icing sugar, corn syrup or agave syrup, water and a splash of vanilla. Combine these ingredients in a bowl and mix until smooth. You're aiming for a thick but spreadable consistency. If it's too thick, add water a few drops at a time until you get it just right. You can add food colouring if you'd like to make the cookies vibrant, but today I'm keeping it classic with white icing. Step 7. Decorating the cookies. Now for the fun part, decorating. Using a piping bag or a small spoon to spread the icing onto the cookies. Add patterns, designs, or keep it simple with a smooth finish. You can also add allergy-friendly sprinkles or edible decorations for any festive touch. This step is another great opportunity to involve kids. They'll love creating their own edible masterpieces. And there you have it, allergy-friendly sugar cookies that are free from eggs, soy, nuts, gluten and dairy. These cookies are crisp, buttery and just the right amount of sweet. They're perfect for holidays, celebrations or just a fun baking day at home. Thank you for joining me today on J&B Bites. If you're trying this recipe, let me know how it turns out in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Until next time, happy baking.